Hi everyone, welcome to Downward Dog Rising. It's Tracy here. I'm going to give you a Pilates-Yoga mixed workout today. So grab either a Pilates mat or a yoga mat, and then let's just get started with that. Let's use our core, deep core workout with stretching involved. So grab your mat, start off lying on your back. And I want you to bring your knees into tabletop position. And then basically, I'm going to call this opposition arm leg from dead bug position in Pilates. And basically we're activating our core and our shoulder girdle and our back. Your opposite arm goes overhead, plug your arm into the back of your shoulder girdle. Exhale, return. Inhale, opposite arm and leg, and then exhale, return. Keep anchoring, shoulder blade down your back. Inhale, exhale. The low back stays on the mat. You want to make sure it doesn't arch. And 6, reach back, come in. Tighten core to spine. 5. And 4 more, reach apart. 3, inhale, exhale, shoulder blades anchored down back. 2 more. Last set, inhale, exhale, exhale. Now as you come back in, what I want you to do here, place your hands under the back of your hips for extra lumbar spine support. Fold knees into 90-degree angle, tabletop. Now I want you to stretch on a diagonal, frog kicks. You're going to inhale, exhale, extend. Breathe in, breathe out. 8 more, making sure your low spine is supported. 7, inhale, exhale, 6, and 5, 4 more. 3, frog kick. 2 more, back is on the mat. And last one. Now place your feet on the mat. Take your hands, cradle your head with your hands. Press your bottom elbow, left elbow, rotate around your breastbone without pulling your head or neck forward. So your chest is open, your collarbones are wide. 8. You can even lift up your knees. 7, 6, 5, scoop and zip through your center. 4, 3 more, 2 more, last one. Return, your elbows stay far and wide. This right elbow pushes into the mat. Lift and rotate. Inhale, exhale, lift, elbow in line with ear. 8, 7, rotate around your breastbone, spine long. 6, 5 more, and 4 more. 3, rotate. 2 more, exhale. Last one. All right, add on. Knees in tabletop. Now, you could stop with that one. If you don't want to do anything else that bothers head, neck, shoulders. If you have osteoporosis, then you're going to stick with lower body, doing this here, where you just float your head lower. Osteoporosis modification. Head float, knees lift, lower back down. Head float, knees lift, lower back down. Continue that one for osteoporosis, or go into your crisscross. If you don't have osteoporosis, crisscross. Point your toes. Inhale, exhale. Make sure you keep chest open. Rotate around your breastbone. That way you don't pull your head and neck out of alignment. Bottom elbow, one elbow's pushing into the floor. And 6, scoop your core tight. And 5, reach across your body. And 4, chest is open. 3, 2 more, you'll feel that heat that using your core generates through your whole body. Last set. Exhale, exhale, and return. Awesome, amazing, good job. Now, pick up your arms, lift the 2 shoulder blades up, create awareness of where your shoulder girdle is. Stretch out the middle part of your back between your two shoulder blades. Up, down, for 4. Feel stretch in your thoracic spine. 3 and 2. Last one. Whenever we bridge, we never put the pressure in the back of our neck, cervical spine. We're going to be pushing into our middle back, our shoulder girdle. That's where we're going to be putting our body weight. So what I want you to do, now my hair is caught in my necklace. I'll just take it off. Make it easy on myself. If it'll come off. Let's see. I guess it won't come off. All right, so it stays on. Arms press into mat. Your feet are hip distance apart. Stretch the tailbone away as you squeeze your inner thighs together so there's no weight in the neck. And then you come straight back to the mat. So you're going to elevate up, no weight in the neck. And then you come straight down. Exhale, chest wide open. You're making sure you're not arching your low back essentially, and you're not putting the weight in the neck. 6. Lower down. 5. Lower down. 4. Lower down. 3 and 2. Really stretch your tailbone away from you. Last one. Stay here. Go into a bridge. Maybe you'll interlace fingertips under your back. Chest is open. Weight across middle back. No weighted neck. Hips to sky. Knees stay in line with hips. Stay here and breathe. Inhale. Chest is open. Exhale. Glutes are engaged. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more times. Breathing in. Tailbone long. Exhale. 1 more time. Deep inhale. And exhale. Gently release. We're going to unclasp the arms. Reach the arms to the sky. Slowly peel down. Vertebra by vertebra. And then just take knees into chest for a moment, and maybe you'll rock side to side, cross the low back. Excellent. Now I'm going to take you into Happy Baby from yoga. You're going to either grab big toes with your peace fingers, your index finger, your middle finger, or you're going to wrap your hands to the lateral pinky toe sides of your feet. And then your shin is parallel with knee, ankle. And then what you do, your shoulders are just going to be straight over the line of your hips. And you drop those knees towards the mat and just stay here and breathe. Hip opener. Feel your inner thighs stretch. Maybe, if it's okay, you're going to go side to side, rock across your low back. That's okay for your practice. Doesn't bother your back. Return back to the center and stay here. We're going to take 5 deep inhales here. Just let your spine settle into the mat. Hip opener with inner thigh stretch. Two more deep inhales here. And last one, gently release. All right. From here, what I want you to do, nod your chin, peel up, and then we're going to just turn onto all fours. So you're on your hands and your knees. And then let's do cat-cow. So we're going to go chin drops down, press your shoulder blades open to the sky, and then inhale as you stretch head away from tailbone. So you're going to exhale, abdominals, tighten the spine, inhale, stretch away, and then you're going to exhale. Press shoulder blades wide to the sky, and really get your spine to lengthen. 3, Scoop core tight. Come back in, 2 more. Exhale, inhale. My throat is so dry, I need to drink water. Hold on. Stay here and breathe for a sec. And release. Excellent. Okay, next thing, let me get some water. Take a break if you want it. Grab some water. We're going to do 10 tricep push-ups. So you want to have your shoulders drop away from your ears. You hug your elbows in super close and tight. Maybe you cross ankles, or maybe you come into a full-on plank. See what's right for your body here now. So make sure you don't do your push-up like that. You don't want to bend from your waist. You want your hips, the front of your thighs on a diagonal angle. They travel with you, and then you keep your shoulders away from the ears. So you're gonna just press down, lift back up, press down, exhale to come back up. 8 more, 7 more, 6, 5, your shoulders are down back. 4, 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Press all the way up. Now what I want you to do, you're gonna curl your toes under, and we're gonna do something to train our abdominals. So our abdominals lift to the low back, hold for 10, 9, 8, keep back long, 7, and then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower down. We have 2 more sets like this, 10 counts. Lift up for 10, 9, 8, tailbone long, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come back in, rest for a second, get ready. We have 1 more set. Train your core, shoulder blades anchored down back, lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, and 3, 2 more, last one. Excellent. Now slowly, I want you to start to press into a downward facing dog, and then your knees are going to be bent, and then you carefully start to extend them. So I want to get gradually into your hamstrings, your low back. You curl your toes under, shoulder blades pull deeply down your back, tailbone long, pull your heart through the arms, stretch oppositional energy both directions, up the spine, down through the legs, bend onto all fours. Again, inhale, curl the toes under, shift your weight back, come back in, inhale, and exhale, shift your weight back, start to look towards your knees, come back in, shift your weight back, come back in, tailbone long, shift your weight back, and 4 more. Pressing back, really pull those shoulder blades down sides to back. 3 more times, you're gonna shift your weight back. 2 more times, shift your weight back. And last one. After you shift your weight back, your hips are squared straight in front of you. Now we're gonna do a little rotation to stretch our thoracic spine. Maybe you'll bring hand to knee, rotate around your breastbone, middle back between the shoulder blades, or maybe you'll reach towards your ankle. And just take 3 deep inhales, exhales here. Shoulder out of ear, inhale, exhale, breathe. Feel the length through the side of your waistline. Inhale, exhale, breathe. 1 more time, take a deep inhale. Exhale, breathe. Rotate to the center, your hips are squared, your shoulders are squared. Stretch oppositional energy, opposite directions. Gently allow those heels to float down into the mat. Now you're going to switch. You're going to take your hand to the outside of the knee. Rotate around your breastbone. Look under the armpit. Maybe you'll reach to the outside of your ankle and rotate. Pull your shoulder blades deeper down into your back. Inhale. Exhale. Sink your sits bones behind you. Inhale. Exhale, reach and stretch. One more deep inhale here. And exhale, reach and stretch. Wonderful. Now rotate back to the center. And then I want you to just walk out your dog. Stretch out the backs of those legs. Feel your hips release. And 8. Stretch and lengthen. And 7. And 6. Reach and stretch. And 5. And 4. Reach and stretch. Lengthen your neck. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Lift up your heels. Nod your chin to the front of your breastbone. And then just peel through your spine sequentially until you come into a full plank. Tailbone stretches long. Front ribs meet back ribs. Hold your plank for 10 and 9 and 8, 7. Inner thighs pull together. 6 and 5 and 4. 3 more. Your glutes are engaged. 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Now from here, what I want to do, wow, it's raining out. I was going to try to go for a run, and I got all ready to go for a run, and it's pouring. And there's a storm in the ocean, so the waves were really kicking up big time yesterday. I might post it. On my way into work today, I'll probably post the ocean. I got to go down there and check it out. I have a 2-hour drive to get to work. It's crazy, but I'm going to do it. So we're going to curl our toes under. The tailbone stretches long. Now we're going to do our dolphin pose. So we're going to go from our modified plank, and then you rise up, you look at the knees, you keep anchoring your shoulder blades down your back, your ribs wrap, and then you drop into your plank, front ribs meet back ribs, and then you exhale. Feel both sides of the rib cage wrap around you like corset strings. Your tailbone's nice and long. Elevate up. Look at the knees, drop back down, and 7. Dropping back down, and 6. Shoulder blades keep anchored down your back. 5 more, and 4. Keep shoulders away from ears. 3 more, 2, and last one. Elevate. And then gently come in, sit back, hips over your heels, and then we're going to come into our rest pose. Relax your forehead on the mat. Take a second, collarbones wide, shoulders down and back. Stay here and breathe for a moment. Release your low back. Two more deep inhales. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, release. Wonderful. Hands come under the shoulders. Lift your head. Lengthen head away from tailbone. Crisscross your ankles. Bring your feet through. Okay, next, what I want you to work on, you're going to take one leg straight down against the mat, and then you're going to sit as tall as you can. And Pilates reformer workout, we do short box where we climb a tree. So I'm going to introduce you to stretching your hamstrings long. 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Grab your foot, stretch the whole leg, lift up your heart. 4, and 3, and 2. Last one. Fair climb the tree. You start to peel behind your sits bones. You wouldn't do this with osteoporosis because we're rolling through that low back. Inhale, nod your chin, use your core, and just walk back up your leg. So we're just gonna roll down vertebra by vertebra. 4 more, nod your chin, walk all the way up the leg. Peel down, use your core. Inhale, exhale, use your core, walk up the leg. 2 more. Breathing in, core scoops. Reach up, up, up. Last one. Take it down, deep inhale, exhale, peel up bone by bone. Now as you're sitting in your, after climb the tree, You're on your sits bones, you reach one leg sideways, you keep your hips squared straight ahead of you, you lift up your heart through the breastbone, you get the IT band to stretch, and then you reach your leg outside, get your inner thigh, get your IT band, there's 4. You keep lifting up your heart, reach all the way up through the top of your head, 3. Reach across your body, 2 more. Lift up your heart, reach across your body, 1 more time, breathe in, exhale. Now you take your ankle, you crisscross it above the knee, and then we do this IT band, and we get our stretch through that deep lateral hip, piriformis, lateral hip rotators. And then if you want, you can take your hands, interlace them behind your back, hip hinge over the front of your thighs for 5. Peel up, lengthen, 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 and 4, stretch chest and heart over your thighs. 3, stretch up and over, flexing your feet. 2 more. And 1 more time, chest is open and reach. Slowly come all the way back up. Now you're gonna extend the right leg down, switching legs. So you're gonna be seated right on top of your sits bones. You elevate up, you reach under the knee, you extend, and then you bend for 5. Sit nice and tall, scoop your core deeply to your spine. 4 and 3 and 2, 1 more. Now you reach for the ankle, draw your ankle towards you. 4 more, lift your heart, sit tall. 3, and maybe it's here. Maybe this is your range, and that's perfectly okay. Maybe it's more important to have your back straight. Maybe you do it with your knee bent, and you just draw the knee to your chest and lower down, and that stretches your hip, and that's perfectly okay too. 3 more, elevate. 2 more, and last 1. So we work with what our body, wherever we're at is where we're at, and we take it from there. And just be happy in the moment, in the present moment of where you're at, because you're making progress. Peel down vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, chest is open, nod your chin, walk it back up. Again, this can be done with the knee bent. Use your core, use your core. Inhale, exhale, reach under that thigh, elevate, peel back down. Inhale, climb a tree. Use those core muscles pulling all the way into the length of your spine. Inhale, exhale. 2, rise up, peel back down. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale, abdominal scoop really deeply to the spine. You rise up. Now as you sit on your sits bones, you're up right on top of each sits bone. Head away from tailbone. You keep heart lifted. You reach, feel the inner thigh stretch. Reach to the side. You pass the leg across to the other side. Elevate your heart. Stretch all the way down the side of this hip and thigh. Do it again to the other side. 4, pass it across. 3, chest is lifted. Inhale, exhale. 2 more times, keep lifting your heart. Pass it across. 1 more time, you're gonna stretch and reach. Inhale, exhale, sit tall. Crisscross that ankle above the knee. And then 1 more time, let's interlace our hands behind our back, flex both feet, get a really deep stretch through those hips. Lift your heart, hip hinge over the legs for 5. Inhale, lengthen. 4 more. 3 more times, collarbones wide. Exhale, stretch. And 2 more times. And 1 more time, chest is lifted. Elevate your heart. Excellent. Then we're gonna let this leg go. Extend both legs all the way out. Elevate. Take palms down directly under each one of your shoulders. Reverse plank. So we're just gonna lift up and hold. Inhale, exhale. Hold. 9, 8, engage glutes. Press hips to sky. 7 and 6. Keep engaging your glutes. 5, tighten core. 4 more. And 3, 2 more, and gently lower straight back to mat. Awesome. All right, next exercise that I want you to do, we're gonna turn onto our side, and then I'm gonna ask you to extend 1 leg sideways. We're gonna do a little side kick from our Pilates to work our core, stabilize our shoulder girdle, strengthen your low back. So now, You're gonna take your hand behind your head and your neck, and then we're gonna do side kicks. This can also be done as a modification lying on your side if it hurts your knee to kneel. 2 pumps to the front, 1 stretch back, your hips are aligned. Exhale, exhale, inhale, take it back. 9, inhale back, keep your body stable. 8, inhale, take it back. 7, pump, pump, point toes back. 6, and 5, reach and stretch. 4 more, use side of hip and glute. 3, pump, pump, once to the back. 2 more, pump, pump, once to the back. Last one, pump, pump, once to the back. Excellent. Now from your side kicks, go ahead, extend the right leg straight out. We're gonna do a little baby back bend by doing an upside down dog, flip dog. So you're gonna align the left arm straight over the right leg, press the right palm directly under the right shoulder, and you're just gonna circle and elevate, lift up your heart, press hips to sky. Inhale, and then exhale. Doing a mini back bend as you stretch, open heart to sky. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in, lift, exhale. 1 more time, deep inhale, exhale. Softly, gently come all the way back down. Now we're just gonna swing our legs to the other side of our body. Again, this can be done lying all the way on your side like this, with your head under your arm, pump twice to the front, kick once to the back. Otherwise, align your palm directly in line under the shoulder. You open the collarbones wide. Your hips are squared straight to the front of your body. You can always have your hand either reaching straight to the sky or bring hand behind head. Now you're gonna lift up the top foot, 2 pumps to the front, flex your foot, 1 kick back. So you're gonna go pump, pump, keep pelvis stable, inhale, take it back. Exhale, I'm getting a cramp in my foot. Ooh, my toes, my foot, everything's cramping up on me. Ah, I'm dehydrated. Okay, pump, pump. I'm getting a cramp again. Let me just push into the toes. Okay, pump, pump, take it back. Exhale, exhale, take it back. Exhale, exhale, take it back. 8 more, pump, pump. Take it back. 7 and 6, pump, pump. 5, pump, pump. Point toes, take it back. 4 more, exhale, exhale, inhale, reach. 3, exhale, exhale, inhale, reach. 2 more, exhale, exhale, inhale, reach. Last one, exhale, exhale, and inhale, reach. Wonderful. Now you're gonna come down to your mat, same thing like we did before. We're gonna take our, now I forgot what I did. Heck. Right leg out, left arm up, left leg extends out. Now your right arm goes up. Sometimes you just gotta feel in your body what side you did so you remember what the heck you just did. So now we just have the left palm under the shoulder. You lift your heart, swing around, lift up, hold, breathing in, breathing out, hips to sky, extend to that little back bend. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale. 2 more times. Deep inhale. Little back bend. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now gently, you're going to come all the way back down. And then we're going to turn on to our abdominals next. Let me just give a little bit more space. I always like to fit in extension because modern day life is all about flexion. Lower to your mat. We do so much flexion that we have to balance it out with extension. Okay, so what do I want you to do? I want you to do a swan from your Pilates, from Pilates repertoire. So we're gonna have our shoulders drop down and back. The feet are gonna be together. We're gonna hover, and then we're gonna come back to the mat. So we're just gonna lift our torso, press shoulders down away from ears, come back down, inhale, and then exhale. Strengthen your upper mid back, coming back in, breathe out, scoop your core nice and tight, only lift as high as where your back is safe. where it doesn't feel like it's compressed. 4, you're gonna lift up, come back to the mat. 3, your gluteals are gonna turn on, chest is open. 2 more times, you're gonna take a deep inhale, rising up. If you need extra back support, you could use the exhale to brace your low back more. And last one, you're gonna lift up. Now, after you come down, rest your forehead on the backs of your hands. Try to turn on the hip extensors. Those are the glutes up here. Try to keep your knees straight. Try to have a long line. Watch what I do. My leg lifts and it's not totally straight, so it's not totally coming from up here. Your abdominals lift off the mat into the low back. You take the energy of the core, you bring it through the glute, it lengthens down through hamstring, through the back of the knee, the back of the calf, and so on, down the chain. Then that looks like a clean line, and then you lower it down. And then you do that on the other leg. So clean lines. You elevate, think about using your core straight through the line. Inhale, exhale, lift and stretch. Inhale, it's about length, not the height. Reach and stretch. Scoop your core tight, reach and stretch, point your toes, stretch through. 6 more, stretch through. Core is strong. 5. Reach through. 4 more. Lengthen. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Okay. Now both. Elevate. Scoop your core tight. Lift. 8 more. Engage those glutes. It's about the length, not the height. 7. Your abdominals keep lifting to your back. 6 and 5. Really stretch legs long. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Okay, now let's try rocking swan. We're gonna come up and then we're gonna lift the legs. And I'm not gonna do swan dive. I'm just gonna do rocking swan. Rock up, come back, elevate the legs, rock, inhale, and then you exhale. You inhale, you're gonna rise up, exhale, send the energy through those legs. Breathe in. Now do it through the legs. 5, inhale, exhale. Now if you wanted to do a swan dive, you'd be so deeply into your core that you could just roll through the spine like that. Tighten the core to your back. 3, and then 2. Scoop in really deeply as you elongate out of your center. Last one, you inhale, and then you exhale. You basically are so tight in your core, you roll through that low back lumbar spine. And we're not gonna do rocking swan. We're not gonna do swan dive with osteoporosis or back degenerative disc disorders. That's too much on the low back. So we're just gonna go like this, hands in, elbows closed, press to hands and knees. Now go ahead back and sink into one more rest pose. Stretch your arms in front. So we always counter after doing extension work like that. Let's just go into the tips of our fingers, get a deeper stretch through the shoulders, under the armpits, across your upper mid-back. Inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, and then exhale. 2 more deep inhales. Exhale. And 1 more time. And then exhale. All right. Walk your hands under the shoulders. Press all the way up. We're going to come into a straddle pose. I had to look at the time. You're going to take your legs to the sides of your body. And this, beware if you have osteoporosis or lower back disorders, degenerative disease or stenosis, things like that can make it worse. Herniated discs. Extend the legs sideways. You could sit up on a block right under your pelvis too, or you could use your block in front of you on your mat to get a deeper stretch. You bring the floor up to you. So then we're gonna flex our feet, and then maybe we just do this little side to side, getting the sides of those ribs to stretch apart, getting our low back on each side of the spine to release. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, side to side, stretch it out. So I'm gonna do a little variation of our straddle pose. Once you take it to the side, turn your breastbone, lift up your heart, keep this sits bone down, and then you're just going to reach over this leg and stretch. So we're not going to bring this hip with us. Keep the length in your spine. Just stretch up and over this thigh. Breathe. Maybe you'll put hands under this knee. Maybe you'll take a yoga block and you can just rest on the yoga block like that. Or maybe you'll stretch for your foot, hinge over the front of this thigh. Inhale and then exhale. Breathing in and then exhale. 2 more times. Deep inhale. Exhale. And 1 more time. And then we just really stretch through the top of our head. Do a couple more side to side. Get the sides of your hips to release, your low back to release. And then we're going to come across to the other side. I'm so thirsty. My mouth is so dry. I'm parched. It's affecting my voice. This is ridiculous that I let myself get to this. That means you're really dehydrated. So I'm going to be drinking a lot of Powerade and water when I finish. So we're going to turn our body. It's been 96 degrees, I think, here. Turn your body so your breastbone is over your thigh. You lift, elevate your heart. And then we're going to stretch. Maybe you'll have your hands come under your thigh. Stay here and breathe. Make sure the sits bone stays down behind you. You don't want to bring it off the mat. Ground down, root down, rise up. Maybe you'll reach for the ankle, the shin. Maybe you'll reach for your toes. Lift up your heart, hinge from the hip. Protect the spine. Stay here for a few breaths. Inhale. And then exhale. You're breathing in. And then you're exhaling. Go a little deeper if you can. Breathing in. Exhale. Stretch and elongate. Breathing in. Exhale. 1 more time. Deep inhale. Exhale, softly, gently release. Rise up, lift through top of the head. Okay, we have 1 more. This time we're going to come forward, hinge from the hips, stretch over the thighs. Keep trying to flex your feet. It's all about that energy coming up the spinal column from the center, going down through the legs. Hip hinge over the thighs. Stay here and breathe. In our straddle pose. You're going to feel backs of thighs, inner thighs stretch, those hip sockets, inner thighs. Low back releases as well. Breathing in and breathing out. Relax shoulders away from ears. Maybe you'll take a yoga block. Maybe you'll rest your forehead on it. Stretching your arms in front. Very important, keep your knees facing up, toes to the sky. Avoid letting the legs internally rotate. You don't want to compromise at the hip joint. So we're just stretching over the legs, knees face up, toes point up, flex your feet. Stay here and breathe. Let your spine release. Take a couple more deep inhales here. You can go deeper. Stretch a little bit more if you can. Inhale. Exhale. Really stretch entire spine apart, head away from tailbone. Sink those sits bones into the mat behind you. Breathing in and breathing out. 2 more deep inhales here. Inhale. Exhale, release. And 1 more time, deep inhale. And exhale, softly, gently release. Excellent. Walk it in. Take your legs straight together. Shake out those knees. And then we're going to come all the way down to the mat. I'm going to have you do a little spinal twist. So we're going to come down to our mat now. You could actually have your block if you wanted to get a deeper stretch. As you come down, scoop your core tight. Now I'm going to ask you to crisscross one ankle over the knee, and I want you to cactus your arms So we're going to cactus the arms, our ankles going over the knee, chest is open, collarbones are wide, shoulders over hips, and then go ahead and just let your knee come down towards the floor. So we're going to let our knee, and we're just going to do this little modified twist. You're going to feel a stretch through the front of this hip flexor over here. Keep space between those ribs, chest is open, stay here and breathe. Inhale, your entire spine stretches apart. Maintain this opposite shoulder down on the mat to protect your spine further. Chest is open. Breathing in, breathing out. If you wanted to modify it even more, keep tailbone heavy on the mat, and you just do a little knee sway just to get the side of your ribs open apart. This is better if you have osteoporosis, not to over twist. Just do a tiny twist like that. Keep tailbone heavy on the mat so you don't overdo it. Breathing in, breathing out, chest open, both shoulders stay on your mat. Let's take one more deep inhale here. There's thunder outside and my stomach's growling. Don't know if you heard either one. They're both happening at the same time. Slowly return to the center. And then I want you to make sure your shoulders are straight over your hips, over your pelvis, so you don't feel like you're misaligned. Now we're going to do this the other direction. So you just take your foot, cross it over, ankle over the knee. Keep open through your shoulders, through your chest. It's really nice to open those collarbones nice and wide. Now swivel to the other side. If you have osteoporosis, maybe you take your yoga block, wedge it under the knee, and just hang out here so you can open up the sideline over here without really twisting your back at all, just a little modified. You'll feel some space between rib and hip. Have the block high under the knee. If you have osteoporosis, we don't over twist the spine. A little opening is nice, but not too much. If you want to go deeper, go ahead, let your knee drop closer to the mat. Feel the front of this hip stretch, the elongation in the front of this hip flexor over here, up here. Keep the shoulder down and back. Think of your shoulder blades melting away from the center of the spine, drawing deeper down the sides of your back. Stay here and breathe. Feel how your back releases. Inhale, exhale, release one more time. Feel those ribs really expand outward. Deep inhale. And exhale, gently, softly release. Wonderful. Slowly return back to the center of your mat, uncross. And now I'm going to ask you to turn to your side. Stay here just for a moment. Deep inhale, prepare yourself. We're going to press palm down, lengthen head away from tailbone. We're just going to press ourselves up slowly, letting our blood pressure recalibrate. And now if you just bring your legs in front, crisscross at your ankles, we're going to end this workout together in our easy pose, Sukhasana. And let's just get a little spine stretch to the side. Maybe you could put your yoga block right next to you. And then you're just gonna stretch to the side, breathe. Take 3 deep inhales here. Once your side opens up, take it a little closer to the mat. Inhale, exhale, really get those ribs, rib cage stretches off of that hip bone. Inhale, exhale, stretch apart. Inhale, exhale, one more time. And then you just stretch, 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 lift, lift, lift. And let's go to the other side. Maybe you'll take your yoga block like I did just to settle it into the pose first. And then what we do, we rise, palm up, place that block right next to your leg. You stretch your sits bones, hips, everything's down against the mat. So you're just gonna stretch this whole side up without bringing your hip with you. Maybe you'll take hand behind head. Careful not to collapse. Try to get those ribs to really open. Stretch up into the side with your sits bones staying down so this hip doesn't come with you. Inhale, exhale, open up this whole side. Inhale, exhale, really stretch rib off the hip. Maybe you'll move your block. Ooh, this is the tight side. Stretch up, careful not to collapse. Lengthen the spine up before you go over, very important, so you don't compress your back. We want to decompress before we go over. Inhale, exhale, stretch apart. One more deep inhale. Exhale, stretch apart. Get ready, stretch this arm to the sky. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen all the way back up. Wonderful. Do a couple little shoulder rolls, up, down, back, away from your ears. Release shoulders out of ears. All right, let's go the other direction. Up and forward, up and forward. Release, wonderful. Do a little chin nod to the front of your neck. Now just roll to one shoulder. Feel this side over here, stretch and lengthen. Come center. Now real gently other side. Watch your range of motion, just easy and gentle. If you've had fusion surgery in your neck, I don't want you to do this. Breathe in, breathe out, so avoid. Last one. Release. Take a deep inhale. Now bring your hands to your heart. I thank you for joining me today for this Pilates-Yoga Fusion style workout. We worked our core, we hit our whole body. So I'm happy you joined me. Hope you enjoyed this practice. If you like my content, please hit share, like, or subscribe. I so appreciate it. It will help me grow my channel. Hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I do a new video. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. See you soon. Take care. Bye. Peace, everyone. I appreciate you. So thanks so much for watching. Bye.